Well, boys, it's time to celebrate. Another tech CEO has bit the dust. And boy, was it a spectacular crash and burn. If you weren't on Twitter yesterday, it was one of the greatest days ever in terms of how spectacular the fall off of this tech CEO. I'll roll the clip here in a second and you can deduce exactly what's going on. Unless you're living under a rock, you don't really know. You probably know what happened, so I'm just going to roll the clip real quick.
Yeah. Oh, look at these two. All right, come on. You're okay? Oh, what? Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy. I'm not quite sure.
Now, you may be wondering, who are these cheeky little buggers and why are they acting so coy? Well, this is tech CEO of Astronomer, Andy Byron. Don't ask me what they do. It's just a bunch of just data and AI gobbledygook trying to justify their existence. And their chief people officer, the lady there, Kristen Cabot. Now, you may be saying to yourself, well, oh, that just looks like a happy couple in the workplace, you know, a power couple, probably married and having a nice company outing. Well, you would be sorely mistaken, as both of these individuals are married. Some would say happily, but obviously not to some extent. Now, Andy Bryan, obviously, he's the CEO of Astronomer, some data and AI gobbledygook. And then Kristen Cabot is the chief people officer. And for those out of the loop, which I don't really think many people are, obviously the chief people officer is the head of HR. That is like the main body within corporate America that is supposed to stop things like this from happening. Their whole job is to basically make the workplace not fun. Basically, you can't be racist, you can't be sexist, you can't, obviously I'm joking, you can't do that in the workplace regardless, but HR people are typically holier than thou. And this is a textbook thing that HR would get rid of any low employee for. Pretty much, if you're not an executive or if you're not really, like a someone who is a part of the executive team, something like this happens and you're gone in an instant. So this is just a classic case of executives, especially in the HR and the tech world, just pulling the ladder up behind them and just being scumbag piece of shits while judging everyone else. I think that's why Twitter got so damn fired up over it. But I mean, who is Kristen Cabot? She joined the company, I believe it was 7 months ago. And she's obviously the chief people officer, but of course she has a husband as well. Her husband, not really much is known about him, but she's married to this guy named Kenneth Thornbury. I don't want to release his photo. I mean, you can find it on Twitter if you want. This guy didn't ask to be a part of this, so I'm going to leave his photo out. However, the couple separated in 2018, and it seems like they were working on maybe getting a divorce, but they're kind of just trying to work through it, and clearly Christian is not interested in working through it. But whatever's Andy, on the other hand, is 100% married. So, I mean, for context, this is at I totally omitted that. This is at a concert in Boston, a Coldplay concert. And apparently there were rumors of both of them having an affair at the company. But no one really was able to justify it. I mean, here you can see a picture of them together. Just at like just a normal company picture of them together, and it looks normal from the outside, but I mean, unless you really know, then it's actually very funny. I love how there's two people separating them, just as the perfect cover. But Andy, good old Andy Byron, he is a major scumbag piece of shit. Pictures of his wife are out there, and she seems like a very pretty, very nice person. And same thing. I don't want to release any pictures of her just because, once again, she didn't ask to be a part of this. and I very highly doubt that she actually wants her photo published on Twitter or on YouTube to the masses. Not like my videos going to the masses, but she her Facebook account, people started going to her Facebook account and started posting comments, basically being like, "Hey, your boyfriend is cheating on you. Hey, look at this picture, and like, oh, look at the video from the Coldplay concert." And the funniest thing is that in the Coldplay concert, I forgot the lead singer of Coldplay. He immediately calls it out, and he's like, either you guys are really nervous or you're having an affair, which he is completely 100% right. But anyway, they went to Andy Byron's wife's, what's it called, Facebook account and started leaving comments. And I think within the hour, or within the next couple hours, she dropped his name from her Facebook account, which is pretty awesome. And I think that's amazing to see. As for their their LinkedIn pages, people have been absolutely blowing them up. I mean, I'll throw up some stuff here, and you can read them. Um, and what's even funnier is that because there's so much traffic to these pages, people have been like literally advertising themselves, like, "Hey, you need a UX UI designer. Check out this, blah blah blah." And then other people are like, "Oh, if you need this other tech bullshit, look into my company that will probably won't exist in 6 months." Sorry, I'm a little cynical. I just hate I hate these people, and I'm so happy to see them crash and burn. But a little interesting bit of lore which has surfaced within the hours of this video coming out. That woman that you see who's smiling ear to ear next to them, that is actually their VP of people, Alyssa Stoddard. She was promoted last month. Yeah, she was promoted last month to that position and is out with the CEO and probably VP and the VP of people at this concert where they're very obviously having an affair. So you want to talk about a company that is so incredibly ethically corrupt and in an unbelievable ethical debt that they would hire a VP of people that is aware of the affair going on. So this woman right here, she is not an innocent bystander. She is complicit in this. And it just speaks to how fucking horrible and nightmarish it probably is to work at that company. And I will bet my fucking savings that there is people that walked into work today and yesterday that are just beaming with excitement and just how they're just over the moon with how horribly this turned out for all of them, because you can bet that you know they're they're hated working for these people and how horrible it's been working for them. Um, Byron also released a statement, or an alleged statement. I'm gonna look for it in a second, then I'll read it to you. Just hold on with me 1 second. Okay, here it is. I found it. Statement from CEO Andy Byron. I want to acknowledge the moment that's been circulating online and the disappointment it caused. What was supposed to be a night of music and joy turned into a deeply personal mistake, playing out on a very public stage. I want to sincerely apologize to my wife, my family, and the team at Astronomer. You deserve better. Me as a partner, as a farter, not as a farter, as a father, and as a leader. This is not who I want to be or how I want to represent the company I helped build. I'm taking the time to reflect, to take accountability, and to figure out the next steps, personally and professionally. I ask for privacy as I navigate that process. I also want to express how troubling it is that what should have been a private moment became public without my consent. Okay, alright, bro. Will you just shut up and go away? I respect artists and entertainers, but I hope we can all think more deeply about the impact of turning someone else's life into a spectacle. As a friend once said, lights will guide you. Oh, okay, now he's fucking quoting Coldplay. Lights will guide you home. Okay, alright, bro. Bro is dude is literally like, okay, I'm going through a hard time here too. You didn't have to. Could we think about the cheaters of the world? Could we think about these people out here that are cheating on their wives? I honestly, I think that there's something to be said here. I honestly think Andy makes an excellent point. We need to think about the cheaters getting exposed and how tough it is for them. It's not easy. Also, you could just not have done it. Like, if you wanted to cheat on your wife, just fucking get a hotel room. Why are you even at a concert with your company and your VP of people and your chief people officer and probably other people from your company are there too? I would bet it was a company suite. If you want to cheat on your wife, you're probably a billionaire. I'm pretty sure you're worth millions of dollars. Why on earth would you do it at a public event? This guy is fucking retarded, and I don't understand how you could ever get into the position you're in if you're this stupid. But it just goes to show that anyone can be successful. Literally anyone can be successful. Look at this guy. He's retarded enough to cheat on his wife at a public concert for one of the most popular bands in the fucking world. I bet if there wasn't even a video, he would have ran into someone he knew. Like, I mean, Boston is one of the most popular cities in America. Coldplay is one of the most popular bands in the world, and he's mad at everyone for getting exposed, which just is so funny. It's fucking hilarious. I part of me now that I read that, I mean, who knows if that's even a real statement? I think it's real. It was posted on his personal account, but who knows at this point. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys. I thought it was fucking hilarious. And anyways, I hope you guys have an awesome weekend. And I love you. Yeah, that's right. I said it. Anyways, I'm gonna go get really drunk in about a couple hours and then probably pass out. And I hope you guys have a great weekend and have fun with your friends. And I'll see you in the next one. Like, comment, subscribe, all that bullshit, whatever. Adios.